Well, hello boys and girls, and welcome to my review of Bioshock, where I will cover the good,
the bad,
and the ugly. So now, would you kindly watch my video, like it, comment, all that shit, share it about like a disease? I'd be very appreciative.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Right, let's get on with this. So this is a fairly old title now. It came out originally August 21st. August 21st, 2007 for the Xbox 360. I'm not sure if it came out for the PS3 in the same day, but I assume it did. I only had the 360 back then, so that's what I played it on. Brilliant game, right? It is a brilliant game. And I've got it's the remaster I'm actually looking at. And it comes in a collection of all 3 games, all the DLC and all that, you know, hibbity jibbity pish. And it's a really nice remaster. I'll just say it right now, it plays well, looks great, tastes even better when you get into Rapture and all that salt water slushes about your shoes, you know what I mean. So it starts off with a plane crash, then you've just very conspicuously crashed next to a giant ominous obelisk looking lighthouse in the middle of the ocean. Why would you have a lighthouse in the middle of the ocean? Or is it in the middle of the ocean? It's dark, can't see shit, there you go, bingo. Then you get in a wee bubble thing called a bathysphere, and you'll get a wee journey through the waves, through the ocean, through the city, and you'll see like fucking octopus and all sorts of shite. It's wonderful, it really is a brilliant intro. It's like they were inspired by Half-Life, but they were like, the Half-Life intros are too long. I know what we'll do, we'll shorten them and make it stunning looking, and it only lasts like a fraction of the time, like a minute or 2, maybe 3, 4 at the most. And then you're faced with your first splicer, or one of the enemy types, and there are a few enemy types in this game, splicer being the most prolific one, shall we say. Pain in the arse, really. I mean, they come in different guises. You'll get ones that are electric, and ones that'll throw molotovs, and ones that'll throw grenades, and ones that can teleport somehow, because, well, it's a sci-fi horror game, sci-fi action horror game. While I was playing it, I did notice something about the main character. The name escapes me right now, but it doesn't really matter. Would you kindly just play the game? Aye, you'll hear that a lot. And he's wearing a rather spiffy cardigan. It looks like it's made out of really comfy wool. It's very, very nice. I digress though. Or do I? That's not right, is it? No, it's no. Shut up, you dick. Anyways, so you start off this and you'll hear this Irish guy talk to you, and he'll say the "would you kindly" phrase all the way through the title. And I can't remember his fucking name. It's Atlas, that's right, Atlas, you know, like a map, or a world, or a globe, or the Titan from Greek mythology. Atlas, the big boy, the one that's so fiery red in the God of War games. Aye, that's what he's called. There are other characters in it. There's some woman, I can't remember her name either. No, I don't actually remember her name, but who cares? I think it's Tenenbaum or something like that. The Royal Tenenbaum, Walloper. So you go through the game and you're charged with killing this Walloper called Andrew Ryan. Fine, he's responsible for all this shit going tits up. Builds a city under the sea and then decides to engage with genetic manipulation, allowing people to fire thunderbolts out their hands, fire bees. Nah, no the bee one, thanks. Been able to control people, send them into rages, slow down hacking terminals and all that pish. That's another thing, the minigame is pretty good. It's like a tube-based thing. Can be extremely frustrating though, especially later on. Later on, the last third of the game, I just gave up doing them, because they were really pissing me off, rubbing my arse the wrong way, and that's never a good thing, because that's when I start to fall out with games. What basically was happening is various times you'll get random tiles, and some of them are broken, some of them are security tiles, so if you hit a broken one or a security tile, it's over. And too many times I was getting like halfway through a puzzle, and then there'd just be a line of security tiles up and down, left and right, and I'm like, well, that's that fucked. So aye, you can get automatic hacking tools, and I do recommend them. Try and save them for either the safes or for later on, but you can build them. So you've got a general shop that will sell you all kinds of pish, like life and your Evo. Your Evo's your blue shit for your plasmids, and then bullets and all sorts of things. And you've got invent ones where you can invent. Well, you don't really invent. You craft your hacking tool, your electric bullets, your RPGs that are heat-seeking. They're pretty damn handy for certain enemies. Then you'll get ones where you can change your plasmid. Yeah, you can't change the plasmids on the fly. So once you've chosen, like, if you've got 2 slots and you've got 4 plasmids, you need to wait till you find another changing station. Very, very annoying. Very, very, old game design. And you got all kinds of tonics and all. Tonic slots, things for combat, engineering, health, everything you can think of. It's good, but it's like, geez, it's more like an RPG at this point. Well, I suppose it's got RPG elements to it. Kinda like reminds me of Borderlands, the way the enemy damage works. Just a health bar. There you go. A first person. Full time. That's not right, is it? Free time? Full time? Papua New Guinea time? I don't know. My brain is like a big slushy jobby. It's like a big slushy jobby, and I can't find words. Maybe I'm just getting dementia at an early age for all the fucking diet juice I've been drinking. But folk will be like, that's no fucking funny, mate. That happens. I'm no fucking joking, by the way. I'm only half joking. Get it up, yeah. The word or the phrase I was looking for was real time. Not fake time, but real time. And they'll get harder, and as the game went on, like I say, the last third of the game, the difficulty does ramp up. I started running out of bullets. And I'm like, it's a fucking action horror game. It's more action than it is anything else. I shouldn't be running out of ammo this keenly. You can use your plasmas, but they're only so useful. Like, you get ones that freeze them, and then you get ones that set them on fire, or telekinesis is another one where you can throw things back at people. It's not as handy in a firefight. Like, say there's somebody throwing grenades, but there's 2 or 3 guys with guns. Mate, you are fucking pumped. It's either that or I'm just shite. Take your pick. Bloody annoying. Then you've got these wee sister things that are getting followed about by behemoths and fucking suits of armour. Now, I'm not quite sure of the names of this thing. I don't know if they're different ones, but Big Daddy's a name. I've seen them being called Rosie in the game. And then you've got Bouncer. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is it? Are you all the same? Are you all different? Some of them had different weapons. Some of them had rivet guns. Other ones just punch fuck at you. I don't know if it's as Big Daddy just the general term, but it does reference Big Daddy in the game. You need to turn yourself into a Big Daddy so you can breathe in farts. And you're like, no thanks. Pass on that one. So you get them, and they're tough. But the good thing about the enemies is, if you die, the health doesn't replenish. Yes! Only thing is, if you want to save the wee sisters, you have to do it before they go around and get all the Adam. That's another thing I'll need to describe now, isn't it? You'll see them with wee syringes and they'll suck this juice. It's just blood, but is it Adam or Atom? I can't. Do you know what? I don't know what they're saying. It's the stuff you use to upgrade your plasmids, So they'll suck this out of them, but they'll only do it a certain number of times. So if the Big Daddy manages to battle you too much, you can miss your shot, which is fucking annoying, especially when you've pumped all that ammo into the bastard. I'll just kill it anyway. I'll just finish the job because you'll get resources off them. So, but it's like, I spent all that money. It's like bullets are money to me in this game. Bastard. But you don't have to save the little sisters once you've killed their bouncer pal. You can harvest them, but I don't think it's worth it. You get help from them later on in the game if you save them. Plus you get more of the atom if you save them than if you harvest them, I think. That doesn't sound right. but I just had a wee bit of a problem killing children, do you know what I mean? I don't like that shit, so I don't. But you can if you want to, you know, if you're a sick fuck. Fuck sickos tubes, do you know what I'm saying? Ha! Fuck you. Aye, so when you die in the game, you'll get this thing called a Vita chamber. And that just basically is your respawn point, so you can never truly die. It's just bloody annoying when it happens constantly. It's like, I want to fight these guys, but you know, I can't because I've got no fucking ammo! And everything costs a fortune. But you can raid bins as well, that's also very cool. You raid the bloody bin, raid fucking everything and anything that's got an X next to it. The see the amount of times that I went for like a supply crate and there was nothing in it. Sort yourself out, fuck's sake. Come on game, what you doing? Why am I getting 10 crates in a row with nothing in them? Security cameras only ever have film, and at the first half of the game it's fucking useless until you get your camera. It's another fucking thing. You can take photos of all these creatures, and it'll eventually, you know, you'll unlock like vulnerabilities, and you're like, oh, I can now deal damage with my lump, but if I fucking hit it over the head with my knob, it's, you know, it dies 3 times as fast. It's handy. I just forgot about it towards the end of the game. I was like, I kind of just want this to be over, and that's sad because it's a great game. It is a great game, but it's got flaws, and you need to be aware of the flaws. Difficulty level towards the end of the game just goes fucking mental. Might be deliberate. Well, it is deliberate. It's designed that way, but it might be deliberate for an atmosphere and like tension perspective. It's like, oh shit, you need to just get through this and try and avoid conflict. But the big daddies and the splicers, they all fight each other. It's fucking brilliant. Sometimes it's absolute carnage. You know, you see bodies flying all over the place, and I throw in some grenades and watch them fly about somewhere. Everybody can be looted, but not everybody has loot. You know what I'm saying? What else? You can upgrade your weapons, and there's a load of weapons in this game. Grenade launchers, flamethrowers that can throw like liquid nitrogen or electric gel. That's pretty damn good. Electric gel stuns them and damages them at the same time, so get that in the go. The grenade launchers will fire grenades, proximity mines, heat-seeking RPGs. You'll get a Tommy gun, so you can live out that gangster lifestyle. Now, I think each gun has got 3 different types of ammunition. You get your handy wrench, and you'll get like plasmid tonic things that cause them to burst into flames if you hit them over the head, or freeze if you hit them in the kneecap. And I'm just talking shite now, but you know what I mean. It's got all these effects. There's loads going on. The upgrade weapon slots. Be careful. There's only a certain amount. You can only upgrade so many things in the game. So be careful what you choose. But everything's got a use. Mostly. Honestly, past like the first couple of levels, I didn't really use the wrench, other than the fact I was running out of bullets. I was like, buy more bullets, but they cost a fortune. I don't get all that much money in the game. At one point, the wallet was full. 2 seconds later, it's fucking empty. And then it's empty for fucking ages. I think there's multiple endings in the game and all, but there must be. There's one where you free the little sisters and it's all lovely and oh, it's all nice, and you see them all growing up and, you know, growing old and dying. You know, like, fuck's sake. Put to the boss after you've saved the data, you bastards. A couple of nice wee twists and turns in the game as well. Turns. Did kind of spoil the ending a wee bit there, but who cares about endings these days? I remember back in the day when there was the retro games and the ending was, well done, you beat the game, fuck off. You're like, okay. So I'm never too bothered about endings, unless they're absolute shite. It just ruins the whole experience. I'm looking at you, Mass Effect 3. Anyway, this has been a delightful experience. I think it's a great game. I think you should get the Bioshock collection. I will look at the other 2 in due course. That's just in case I don't do it right after this one. But I might not. Right, before my voice starts to fail, good night and adios, and get it up, you.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Hear that? Let's buck. Weak! You're a weak chopper.
This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy.
Yellow! Always have been! You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish. See you floating, alrighty.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.